Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Marianne, and you're listening to the Vulnerability Diaries. Okay, so the one thing that I wanted to focus on is I wanted to say that one of the things that I have noticed in life is that at times I can be very sensitive, right? I am a sensitive soul, and in order for me to deal with that sensitivity, I have um, become not exactly nonchalant. It's just I've learned to try to hold back the way I'm feeling. And sometimes it's a little hard because, I'm told that I overthink. And that in itself it's kind of like people don't realize that overthinking can also be like a form of protection, right? We sit there and we're like, okay, we did not get invited out to dinner, right? With some friends, and we're like, okay, everyone else is going, and we see the pictures of people online, having dinner together, and you're like, okay, I was just talking to them, why didn't they invite me? That's just an example, okay? Or let's say you're working and you work and you work and you work and you're like up for a promotion, and then all of a sudden you do not get the promotion. Someone that is brand new gets the promotion, and then you are told to train them, okay? Things like that. Or let's say, you make a friend and you're trying to reach out to that friend, and that friend is like, I don't know, they're just not answering your text. And you're wondering, okay, what did I do wrong? That this is where the overthinking and the sensitivity comes from. And my point of this is just know that you can you have the ability to make your own narrative, is what I'm going to say. And what does that mean? Basically, it means that if feel a certain way, then you need to understand that um, only you can make a change into the way that you feel. Okay? So, for example, when you get into those moments of your life, right? You have to first acknowledge how you feel. Does your chest feel tight? Does your stomach feel like it's dropping? Does everything seem to go quiet? Do you struggle and start to explain yourself? Right? Do you think that this reaction is from something that happened when you were younger and now you're being triggered? Right? Maybe. I mean, are you really overthinking, or is this just pattern recognition? That's what I'm wondering. Right? Maybe you're sensitive because you had to be sensitive. So all I'm going to say is, if you find yourself in this kind of situation, try writing it down. Try to be calm and wait before reacting, right? There's something that I learned called being proactive or being reactive. And you want to be proactive, right? You don't want to be reactive. And that's hard, especially when you've been hurt before. Okay? You can also just, ask for clarification, like, what is going on here? Why did I not get invited? But just, I hope that all these things help. And thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you next time.